What is it about people who are addicted to thrills? What are they looking for? They're really different from the rest of us. Peter Trabucco studies thrill seekers. He's also the author of America's Top Roller Coasters and Amusement Parks, a guide for those who ride them and tips for those who fear them. He's also the host of the show Thrill Ride Maniacs, and he's also a pilot.
Thank you
Keep
for
yourself
having me.
busy.
Yes, I do. Try to keep myself busy.
So you've interviewed a lot of thrill seekers.
Yes.
Are they a little different from the rest of us?
They are a little bit different. They want that rush. They want to be able to do something, challenge themselves, maybe do something that they wouldn't do, and they feel better about it. A lot of them have fear, and they want to overcome the fear. And the best way to do that is hit it head on, and they do that. And the people that I interview, they just love to do that stuff because it makes them a better person, and they always ask themselves, what's the next big challenge?
But it's a controlled kind of fear, though, because it's not like you're going into a battle zone with real bullets. I mean, the roller coasters, relatively speaking, are safe.
Oh, yes. In fact, you have a better chance of actually getting hit by lightning than you do having a problem or fatality at an amusement park. It's very, very safe.
What is it that makes a good roller coaster?
Well, the most important thing is rewritability. You could be the tallest, fastest roller coaster around, but if you're not having fun and you don't want to go back online again, the line might be too long, or maybe it was rough or something along those lines, you're never going to ride that. That's not a good ride. It's the ride where you get off and you want to go back on it again and on it again. You can ride it 10, 15 times, and it's the same feeling you get the first time you rode it.
But there must be certain techniques they use, right, in terms of, where to put the hill and where to put the loop and all those things. They must be studied quite carefully.
Well, as a pilot, basically, what they try to do is they try to mimic aerobatic flying, loop-de-loops and emmelmans and barrel rolls, and they want to give you that sensation that you would get, and you sort of do get that sensation as being a pilot. So the manufacturers make sure that they want to give you that feeling, and you can have fun doing that.
How would you evaluate the rides at L'Orange?
I love L'Orange. L'Orange is a fantastic amusement park. 10 amazing roller coasters. One of my favorite, of course, is Goliath. It's 170 feet tall, which I'm going to give you our metrics. But basically, it's just a fantastic ride, 70 miles an hour. It's amazing. And, of course, the Monster is also fantastic, a wood coaster. An amazing ride. It's about 135 feet high, go about 60 miles an hour, and you think it's over. It's not over. It's a long ride. Probably the two best rides that you will find in Canada. They have a new ride also. It's really actually a swing, an elevated swing, and let's see if I can get the pronunciation right. It's Vol au Tim. Okay, and it's about 150 feet high. It's a swing. You're on a swing, and you go up 150 feet. Swings you around about 30, 40 miles an hour. Pretty amazing stuff.
In your book, you go into how people should overcome their fear of roller coasters.
Yes.
But it's not just overcoming fears of roller coasters, right? The idea is not so much just learning to get on a roller coaster, but it's about looking at something that you might be a little afraid to do and learning how to overcome that fear, right?
Well, there are tips to riding roller coasters, and the most important thing is most people close their eyes and hold their breath. Now, you can't do that because you close your eyes, you're going to suffer from vertigo when you get off the ride and be very nauseous. And if you hold your breath, I learned as a pilot, you want to keep the blood up into your upper extremities. So there are little tips that you can do in order to not feel so queasy. And again, once you're off that ride, most of the people, the enthusiasts I interview, it's a challenge to them. It's like, well, we beat that one, we beat this one, let's go on to the next endeavor. So that's the big thing, and that's what keeps them going on these rides, to get that new rush, that new experience.
Great. Well, thank you so much for dropping in on us today.
Well, thank you for having me.
Enjoy your time in Montreal.
Thank you. It's lovely.